on, and that's us ready to go, so I'm going to make the call. So you happy enough?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Carnegie Radio Golf Charlie India November, takeoff runway 17, top speed.
Right, brake off, power on gently. Here we go. RPM is coming up, airspeed's coming up. Keep her nice and straight. Here we go. Okay. Direction, attitude, balance, engine temps, all alright. 300 feet, flap up. Happy enough?
Oh, terrific. That's
Alright.
amazing.
Yeah, great. I'm just going to make a call here then. Alright.
Carnegie Radio Golf Charlie India November, climb out from runway 17, top speed. Now turn it to the west and we'll operate and we'll contact upon return to the west.
Tell you what, that's us coming over Tandragee now. I'll just lower the nose and then level her off. There's Laurel Vale, and then this is Tandragee.
Oh, right.
I'll just bring Tandragee more on your side, if you know what I mean, just turning here slightly, okay? That's us directly over Tandragee now.
Right.
Aim us for Market Hill, which is, that's Gosford.
Where's Gosford? Oh,
yeah, you see the big,
all the trees?
See the big trees, the
Yeah.
forest, yeah.
Yep.
So we'll go there first.
That's lovely, all you can see.
Oh yeah.
But as you say, you wouldn't know where you are. You know, until you get a landmark.
It takes a wee bit of getting used to when you're up here. Now the one thing is, you know what, in the absolute basic element of navigation and flying this area, right, there's the Mourns.
Oh right, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Over your shoulder at the top there is Loch Ness, right? So in the end of the day, if you had to do line of sight navigation, that's the very basic minimum. You know, if you're flying towards the Mourns from here, you're flying south. If you're heading towards Loch Ness, you're going north. You know, so, you know, we fly these things completely visual flight routes. You have to be able to see. You don't go up above the cloud, you know, a big cloud bank. You can't fly into broken cloud, but you can't fly into a cloud base above. Because you always have to know where you are. So you know Clare on the way to Market Hill from Tandragee?
Yes.
There you are there, there's Clare Crossroads. Whatever. But you know, in the end of the day, when you're flying around here in the area a wee bit, you sort of start to get to pick out the landmarks. There's Marleycool Lake.
Yep.
So if you're heading from Tandragee direct to Armagh, without going into Portadown out that way first, or else the Market Hill Road. That's the Marleycool Lake you go past there.
Yep.
Stevie had told me there that it was a wee bit, you know, bumpy today, a wee bit. Not a whole lot, you know, but it's just not as smooth as glass as you would think.
Kernan Radio, Tokyo Alpha, taxi 174.
So there's Gosford.
Contact Traffic Golf Mike, Romeo Delta Sir, we have started with Charlie. Hold request, readable check.
Readability.
Readability 5, Ultra, thank you.
Well, I'll turn the fuel pump on. There's a few people kicking about around Gosford today because it's a nice day. See down the Cockpit.
Oh, aye, yeah.
So I'm going to make a head and turn here over to the right. And do you see that road there?
Yes.
There? See
Yes.
that road there?
Yeah.
That's the road that goes from Market Hill up to Armagh. There's the castle just down below you. So, see the way we have this high ground between us and Armagh? That's Armagh. That's Armagh and the spires of the cathedral way in the distance there
Right.
now, okay? So, when you're flying, you can, go direct line of sight, you're just flying along here. You don't actually realise how much of a, difference in height there is whenever you're going up there past Killeen. So that's the main Newry Armagh road down here on our left hand side. So there's Loch Ness over there. So one of the reasons you can get moving about in this thing is because, you're always flying a direct line of sight to somewhere. If you want to go, you just go straight line, unless you're in restricted airspace or something, which we're not, okay?
Right.
So in the end of the day, I can just point the nose and just point straight to Armagh. I don't have to go around corners or bends to go off on a tangent. The other thing is when you're flying here and I've got a slight tailwind at the minute, I'm wanting to fly at 70, right? I'm actually over the ground speeds doing 76 knots, right? Because I've got a wee bit of a wind pushing me on. Now if I turn and go that way, into the wind, that then comes off,
Right.
But in the end of the day, you've got to be aware of that, but you can fairly get shifting about whenever you want to if you've got the right. So one of the things then is we're going to line up for the Cathedral Road in Armagh, so that's where I'm kind of relying on you seeing for as well.
Yeah, I'm going to find seconds an hour, take over the road.
And Drumsallen Church, I need you to keep a wee eye out for me now. Well, not going to be seeing it any time in the immediate future, but we just.
It beats the traffic.
Doesn't it? So I'm staying quite wide here. Because that's the Cathedral Road going out there. I can see like a blue, like the garages and whatever. Okay? But then I need to find Frida, okay, so fuel, we had 35 on board, we know what that. Radio, I'm on Tandragee. Engine temps are all fine. Direction, I know where I am, and the altimeter set to NH, that's fine. So, I'm going to keep us pointed out here, this way. So this is your part of the world, okay, so you keep me right too. We are trying to keep our Cathedral Road on the right hand side. That's the Moray Road going out there.
This wee road off to the right, that's the road we would go.
Yeah. So, trying to see the church. I think I have the church. Okay. And from the church, I think I can get to where you are.
Tandragee traffic Golf Mike, Romeo Delta Sierra, we are second coaches entering and backtrack on 17 top base Tandragee for immediate departure.
See those green shades down there about 2 o'clock now? Between 1 and 2 o'clock. There? No, there.
Oh.
There. Follow over, right?
Right.
Those green shades, am I right in saying that they're your neighbour's shades
That
there?
would be right.
Yeah, so this clump of trees before that. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, there's the house.
No, there's the house. Because there, see that green, that there, the house that has all the cars around it.
Oh yes, yes.
And then between it and the green shades, that's your woods.
Right. Yeah.
So there's the house actually just coming in underneath the wing there now, okay? So I'm going to go for a wee orbit round here. There's your house just coming out from behind the trees there now.
Tandragee Radio Golf Mike, Romeo Delta Sierra, we are rolling 17 top base.
See it?
Yes.
Just here?
Oh yes.
See, whenever I was flying McClave,
Yeah.
we were looking for that Drumsallen Church, which is there underneath this side.
Right.
There now, right?
Right.
And then we were trying to work our way back to your house from that, right? And then I just caught a glimpse of it, because I know from driving to your house that under us here now, that big set of shades stuff is one of the landmarks that I would look for. So there's your house right under that wing there now.
Yep.
Looks different from up here, doesn't it?
It certainly does. I should have tidied around the place before. That's someday for a look at it.
Now, I know I'm quite high here, okay, but the thing about this is, see, whenever you're flying a single engine, height's your friend, okay? You don't want to be going too low. You have a 500-foot rule here anyway, but the other thing is that you don't want to be going too low, because if you have an engine bang out on you, you want to be up higher so that you have time to do some more about it, okay? So I'm staying up here, but we'll do a wee circuit of the house here again, okay? So off here. That's us right above it there now, then, see that? They're right down underneath you. Yeah.
Oh, is it underneath us?
Yeah, there.
Oh, see it now, I have it now. Oh, very good.
Happy enough?
Yeah,
Right.
lovely.
So what we'll do is, there's Tully Sarn, and we'll head up here to Benburb and go over the priory then. So see there's the priory right there coming onto the nose here now.
Oh, I just...
You see where the big red building is?
Yep.
Tandragee Radio Golf Mike, Romeo Delta Sierra, we have now departed the circuit to the west, 1016 H 1019.
in the event of an engine failure, you can glide down.
Yeah, you can glide down, but you know, at 1,000 feet, you've obviously got twice as long as at 500. You know. So one of the things that you would be trained to do is if the engine banged out right now, where are you going? So you got to know what way the wind's coming. Now from today, you know, today the wind is not that big a factor, but there are other days where it can be, because you want to try and land in the wind. You want to try and land into, state the obvious, a field that has got room for you to go into, and you don't have...
Radio Delta November Juliet Alpha returning to the field.
And
5 miles northwest, joining up downwind, 1.35 at Handle.
And that you don't have obstacles in it. So you don't have sheep, you know, there's a big field down there, but it's got a pile of sheep in it. You don't, I'm bringing Benburb prairies coming on your right hand side, straight in below you there.
Yeah. Yeah, see it there.
So that's Benburb and then Tully-Sarn and whatever we're over there. Okay. And then we'll head for a wee spin down to Katie and whatever, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. The fields all look nice and flat, don't they? But probably as you got down near them.
Whenever you're up here, the things do have a tendency to look flatter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, state the obvious, you can see there in the distance. There's ridges, you know, that you need to climb, and you know, at the minute we're 1,200 feet above sea level.
Right.
There's no guarantees that if I you know, put a radar altimeter straight down there, that it is exactly 1,200, because some of the stuff might be above sea level. You know? So there's Armagh over on our left there, with the spires and stuff.
Oh, right. Yep.
Over there.
Yep.
You can fairly get shifted about, can't you?
It can sort of fly itself.
Well, I can take my hands off, okay. Now, I'll have that trimmed slightly back, actually. So let's see, there. See the way she's not rocking about too, now she's out. She wants to.
Radio Delta Alpha joining on the downwind, 1.35 at Handle.
So I have a wee trim button here. If I'm flying and I am having to always keep a lot of back pressure or forward pressure on the stick, something's wrong. I should be fit to just sit and hold the stick like that. Yeah. You know, it's not Top Gun that you're watching where you're chucking stuff about all over the place, you know. So there's a wee trim button here, you know. And sometimes just depending on what way you've turned and what now you're going into the wind. See, there we go. Here's an example of it, right? We're now going more into the wind than we were before, and my ground speed's now dropped down to 62.
Right.
Even though this thing here says I'm doing 70.
Right.
I'm doing 70. There's 1 sec. Fuel. Okay, that's, yeah. Radio is still Tandrig E. Engine temps are all okay. Direction, I know where we're going and where we're wanting to go. And the altimeter's set, that's fine. Okay, that's just a wee automatic reminder that comes up to tell me to keep an eye on things.
Right.
You don't just goof about doing what you want, you know. But, you know, in the end of the day, you shouldn't have to be flying about breaking your arm. If you are, you're completely out of trim. There's the other thing here, which is this wee balance ball, and my idea is trying to keep this into the middle as much as I can, right? If I am not using my feet properly, then that can go, like if you have it over here or here, what on earth are you doing? You're basically flying sideways. You know, you're completely out of balance. And in an ideal world, you want to make coordinated turns and keep that balanced as much as possible. You know, so if I move my feet about here, see the way that went out? That went out, yeah. So,
Panic radio's got you up on final 3-5.
somebody heading in. This is telling me the vertical speed, you know, way up, way down. Okay, that's now telling us that we're going up at 200, 300 a minute, right? That's fine, because if you look out in front of you, we're going over higher ground, okay? So even though this is now saying that we're at 1,600 feet, we wouldn't be over the ground if we were there. Just cut the corner here in this a wee bit. You can pre-program a flight path into this, but you don't have to stick to it like super glue. You can sort of use your own initiative a touch.
It's a good starting point.
Yeah. So that's us up. I basically doubled our altitude there. Okay. You know what? I'll just come this way slightly because I'll let you see it. Do you know the viaduct at Tassa?
Yes.
Outside.
Yes.
I'm just going to put it on your side of the aircraft here. It's just down there in front of us here.
Oh, right. I see it.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So this is my dad's part of the world down here that we're going over.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I'll just bring us over towards Katie again. There's Katie there. I've been meaning to come over here and actually try and find my dad's house. My old house, you know the old house?
Yes.
Now it is demolished. There's a newer house sitting right beside it, but you can't see the older one. But the thing about it is some places are very easy to spot from the air, and then there are other places that don't really have the same set of visual clues, let's say, right? And they are a heck of a lot harder to find.
You're looking at too much, aren't you?
It's trying to get you, you know, if you can get some sort of visual clues on the ground as to where you are, you can sometimes track it.
Yeah.
Now, tell you what, somewhere in this area here is going to be my cousin's house.
Right.
One of them.
Right.
But like right now, unless I actually went straight to Keady and out that road somewhere and then follow it back. As a matter of fact, now I'll tell you what, I've just talked myself. There's it there. Down there, I can see it down there.
Which is it, a farm or?
It's a farmhouse, but there's a bungalow right beside it. So hold on, and I'll come out this way a wee bit, and then I'll be able to see it again better myself. See down there about 2 o'clock, there's a road splits off. There's like a three-way split in the road, and there's a lane that comes this way straight in front of it, and there's the houses there.
Yes.
Either side of the road.
Yes.
Aye, that's one of my cousins that lives there then.
Right, right.
You know what, I'll let this go down a bit and actually go in and have a wee. Yeah, can you see right underneath that wing spar now? There's a bungalow with a red car in front.
With a red what?
There.
Oh,
just
yes.
there.
Aye.
There, down below us.
The far side of that wee road?
Aye, just here, there. Whatever, that's my cousin's house there. See if I can... Just here below us right now. There.
I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right one.
No, that one. There, just right there. Right in front of you there now. Well, that...
See
the bungalow?
Yes,
and
yes.
there's a bungalow with the red car sitting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something there. Right. We'll go for another wee spin then. What time's that? 3 o'clock. Okay. So this is us coming in over Keady here now, okay?
Right.
Cut a couple of, I'll just cut the corner here slightly on this one. Must actually look up what that name of that lock there is called.
Aye, aye. It's amazing how many wee lakes there are about the place.
Yeah, you know what, you don't always see them from ground level or realise that they're there.
Yeah.
That, if I have this right, is Sagahan Dam over there. I'm nearly sure, you know, Sagahan as in up there at Red Rock direction.
Yes, yeah.
That's it up there.
Right.
Frida, okay, so fuel, we had plenty on board, we're now up 35, so that's fine. Radio still 100 engine temps, all alright. direction. So you see that mountain there in front of us there? That one there, that's Slieve Gullion. And then we're facing the Mourns. You see where the gap, whether you can sort of see the sea there between the mountains?
Yes,
there?
yes,
That's
yes.
Carlingford Loch.
Right.
All of this here down this side here, that's into Louth. And then that's, you know, if you look far enough, if you could see far enough over there, that's way down towards Dundalk and stuff.
Right, right.
Those mountains down there actually, way on the skyline distance, that'll be the Wicklow Mountains.
Right.
So the thing is, you never really fully appreciate how much you can actually see from up here, do you? Like? On a clear day you can see, like right over our shoulder here, there's Loch Ness, right? Up there, sort of just under the wing there now, is up towards Belfast.
Right, right.
There. You can sort of see some of the skyscrapers up, well, what we call skyscrapers in Belfast, up there on the, just underneath that wing there now. We're just getting a wee bit of turbulence here because the way the wind's blowing, we're hitting it off those mountains or whatever, and just go slightly that way. Just let us come down a wee bit. We're now pointed at Newry, the outskirts of Newry, and sort of all where we're heading directions over there. So that's the Fuse Forest. And all that,
right,
you know,
right. Yeah.
That's actually Newton Hamilton there.
Right.
One of these, if we're going over it, is where the big transmitter viewpoint is. It might be on your side. I can't remember the name of it. There's like a radio transmitter at the top of it or whatever, or then you go up, it's like a viewpoint. I think it's that one behind there. No, actually here's it here, I'll put it onto your side. I took a mind blank on what you call it, but there's one of the radio transmitters there. See down here? About 1 o'clock in that forest. No, look down.
Oh, right,
there.
right. Oh, right.
Yeah.
If you know it.
Yeah, that's one of the transmitter towers. The way the wind's blowing, I'm just going to cut this a wee bit short here, okay? Otherwise we're going to go massively over the hour, okay? Yeah, so that's Market Hill, and
All right.
over there under that wing there now.
Yep.
And the big forest bit, that's Gosford again. You know, over there, you see that lake that's coming out between the two, that's Camla.
That's what?
Camla, you know Camla Lake?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's Camla, because that's Slieve Gullion there,
right,
and then that's Camla Mountain, and then that's all the Cooley Mountains and stuff behind there, that's in the south, and then over there is the start of the Mourne, so way over there that's Warren Point. One of the things is you see on a nice sunny day where you've got clouds, it kind of is a wee bit slightly weird looking in that some of it's some of it's in sunshine and some of it's in shade, so it does sort of bluff you out a wee bit in terms of looking at it and whatever. There's Newry over there then, so you see way in the distance there, actually just in front of it you can see the other viaduct. Can you see that? Just there. If you look
far away from us,
we're at the if I come here, go to about there, and I point straight at it now is the viaduct at Bestbrook. If you come, follow your eyesight from that lake, and follow your way around past the mountain, and then just to the middle of where the town is, you'll see. There's a long bridge, the viaduct.
Must be a blind
there. Don't worry about it. Look, I tell you, I'm only picking it out because I know it's there because I've been flying about this. But there's a nice wee view for you there, right up here. Right up Carlingford Loch. So, see that big road there?
Yes.
That's us coming back across that Armagh Newry road there now.
Oh, right.
Just power back and let us come down slightly. When you're away from the high ground, you don't need to be as high.
Yeah, the fire circuit will not replace machinery once we read it.
Alright, don't worry about it.
Your eyes dart about everywhere.
You know, you need to be up here a few times to fully get where it is you're going. There's Points Pass there behind that lake. That's Acton Lake that we line up on to go in.
Oh, right.
There's Scarva there, and then the airfield's going to be up on that sort of big patch of sort of light grass. I'm now routing up here, and this is Tandragee in front of us with Portadown behind it. So this is Portadown up there.
Right.
Okay. Now fuel, so we're now flying 45 minutes. Radio. Direction. That's okay. Right, I'm gonna so my intention is I'm going to go in over Tandregee and then up to Portadown and then join on the standard circuit approach in. Okay, so I'm going to be talking here very shortly to tell them what I'm doing. Okay,
I'll be quiet.
so yeah. Don't need to say it just yet, but I will very shortly. Okay, I'll go for it.
Tandregee Radio, Golf Charlie India November is south of Tandregee, intending to route north to Portadown to be rejoining on a 3-5 circuit right hand top field. 1,500 feet, 1019. Golf Charlie India November.
Okay, so I don't expect you to see it, not a mile away. But our airfield's over there then, okay?
Oh, right.
So that was to tell the guys where I am now, in case any of them are going in that way. Now, generally speaking, you don't, because standard circuit's on a right hand, but people can and do use left for various reasons, okay? But I'm going to set us up so that I bring you over Portadown, okay? Just to let you see it. Actually, I tell you what, I'll bring you out slightly wider than that because no skin of my nose, because I'll take you out over Clive and Bethany's house at Laurel Vale, which is there in front of us. So there's Tandregee there. You know, so closer to the airfield, when we were out over your house, the only time I would have really wanted to use the radio is if I'd have heard anybody else coming the length of Armagh, because then that's starting to get a wee bit, you know, closer, right? But generally speaking, we can goof our way off somewhere all we like, and we don't need to tell the guys at the airstrip what we're doing.
Tandregee Radio, this is Kilo Lima Yankee. Request radio check over. Readability 4 from Golf Charlie India November. Roger that. We're entering 17 for immediate takeoff. Roger that. Your readability on that transmission was 5. I'm just west abeam of Tandregee, coming overhead Laurel Vale, and I'll be entering into a right-hand standard circuit for 3-5 top field. Roger that. We'll call when clear of the airfield area.
There's a prime example of what I'm just telling you. Oh, by the way, Clive and Bethany's house look down onto you there, and you should be seeing Laurel Vale and below you there. And that's their houses, yes. If you look for the red brick houses.
I see the very house.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I nearly missed that, and that was the whole point of bringing you that way. So, tell you what of the other things then is, I can, at my discretion, come this way a wee bit. Do you see that big warehouse in front of us here there?
Yes,
the white one, that's the Amazon warehouse close to our house.
Right.
Okay. If I aim for that, I'm going to put us into a position to go right out over our house then. But what I was going to say to you, see that wee conversation I just had, and that was Mark that was in the clubhouse and stuff? That's who was chatting there. That's separation traffic. He's telling me what his intentions are, I'm telling him where I am, and then that means that you're not running a risk of being a wee bit too close to each other. One thing you don't want to be doing is me going this way, him coming that way. Your closing speed would be... Again, because I'm doing it long enough here now, I can actually see where the airfield is. There's it over there. You can tiny wee orange bit. If you can pick the orange out, that's the windsock. But that's where the airfield is over there, just coming in underneath the wing there now. You know what? You'll not see it because I know where to look. But that's the example. Now, tell you what I'm doing here now is, and I'll just make a slight turn to go this way with it, so it's on your side, as we're going out over our house. If you look down here now in front of you, that's the golf links.
Time to read radio, this is Golf Lima Limo Yankee Echo, taking off runway 17 top speed.
Yeah, I see a Ford.
There's our houses there.
I see a Ford showroom down here.
Yeah, you see that? There's the houses there.
Yes.
Yeah, I can actually see that's Jamie's car in the driveway. Now, I hadn't said to Alison that we would be 100% over, so I'd very much doubt that she's standing out watching. But there we go. So this is us coming out over Portadown now, okay? So when I get level with Craigavon Hospital, which is there, then what I'm going to do is make a right hand turn and get us into the...
Got whiskey Mike behind, checking approach and entering runway 17 for immediate departure.
Okay. So I'm going to turn the fuel pump on and get us to KFE. That's the Meadows that Tesco's at Meadows.
Whiskey Mike, redo check please, thank you.
Whiskey Mike, this is Golf Charlie India November, you readability 5. I'm just approaching Craigavon Area Hospital, intend to turn for right downwind.
Affirm copy, then just taking off and heading straight outside. So that's me, and I'll make the turn, and then this is us coming down what we call downwind then. Well, now I don't make the call yet, but our airfield is over that direction, and I'm going to be coming down what's called the downwind side.
Tangerine Golf Yankee Echo, leaving the zone to the south, overhead Scarborough, 1,000 feet.
Affirm all copy, this is Whiskey Mike. I'm just on the climb out of 17 top speed at presently 800 feet, QNH 1017.
Golf Yankee Echo, we just checked with Aldergrove and they were at QNH of 1020. I'm copied, changing 1020, Golf Whiskey Mike.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm lined up. Guildford's there.
Yeah.
Okay. When I part way down and I'm level with the airfield, I will make a call to say that I'm right downwind in 3.5 top field. All those guys will then know what that actually means in plain English in terms of whereabouts in the sky I am. And that's the whole idea. This is that you tell people where you are. You know, Stevie's telling me he's taking off. Well, you know, one thing you don't want, worst case scenario, is somebody coming one way and somebody's trying to take off the other. You know, that's...
Whiskey Mike, I'm just approaching Scarborough here on a 2008 QNH 1020.
Okay, well, I'm going to put my... That's more like it then. Let that come down a bit now. Okay, so I'll tell them what the form is here, so...
Renegade Radio, Golf Charlie India November, right downwind for 3.5 top field.
Airfield's over there to the right, but you'll not see it because it's hidden by a hedge. But that's where we're ultimately going. So again, you're sitting going, how does he know that? It's the exact same as what I was doing whenever I was being taught to fly.
Yes.
You don't always see where you are, but you can tell by other stuff around you. Now, one of the things is whenever I turn right here out over Guildford, I'll be on what's called base line.
Whiskey Mike, overhead action 2200.
I will get this flap on and things get a wee bit quieter, okay? So I'll be pulling the engine throttle right back, so don't panic and I'll tell you when I'm doing it, but things do get a wee bit quieter. Just need to let that come up. So I'll just get a bit of, so just sunk there a wee bit more than I wanted it to. At this point you have to be a bit more precise about the height you're flying. Turn here and then get us on to base. Okay, so I'm going to pull the power right back here for a sec, okay? First stage flap on. Okay.
Renegade Radio, Golf Charlie India November, right base 35 top 8.
airfield's just coming in over our right hand wing there. That's where I'll be aiming at. Just in between the slats now. Second stage flap on, and that's us on final, so...
Panda Gate Radio, Golf Charlie India November, final 35, top 5.
Whiskey Mike, just south of Lockbrickman Lake at 1,700 feet. Just routing towards Grancha, Colt Whiskey Mike.
Bit high, but that's okay. We got plenty of runway. Not one of my better ones.
Is it?
Nah, it was alright. Oh. Okay.
Panda Gate Radio, Golf Charlie India November, active runway vacated.
Not one of my better ones, but hey, you can't get it 100% right every time.
It wasn't,
Right,
wasn't too bad.
No, it was alright.
As a layman.
You know what? It's down. So.